What's he like?
He's kind of short. I don't know. What do you mean?
Is that what you say when people ask you about me? Like he's kind of short. I don't know.
I say he's really short. Like he's shorter than advertised. Actually,
that's just false.
Fuck. Got drunk again. Ordered more Nike golf shit. Fuck.
Love that.
I stopped doing that, man.
We got to sit down one day and just count all the polos, quarter zips, pants, shorts you have and how many combinations you can make.
It's getting ridiculous, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like right now, I have probably like, should I go count real quick? My shoes? It's probably like 30, 40.
Of just golf shoes?
Just shoes?
Just golf shoes.
Just golf shoes.
Just golf shoes. I'll be clean out there though, Big T.
I believe it. You never wear the same shit twice.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be clean out that bitch, dog.
How many combinations was it? Like,
I mean, if he has 30 pairs of shoes.
Combination.
Combination.
it was like thousands. You did the math, I think.
I mean, if he's got 30 pairs of shoes, it's hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I
Because
mean,
you probably got what, 30 polos?
I probably got more than that.
All right, but let's
I'm gonna go count. I'm gonna go count. Hold on.
Put this in.
What's your guess?
I mean, if he has 50 polos, 20 quarter zips or tops, hoodies, and then 20 pairs of pants.
Yep.
So that's 20 times 20 is 400, times 50 is 20,000, times 30 pairs of shoes is 600,000?
60,000, right? 20,000 times 3?
30.
Oh, yeah, 600,000, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so while Arian's counting this episode of Macrodosing, welcome back, by the way. It is Thursday. It's January 29th. It's brought to you by Part of My Cheesesteak. Ordering Part of My Cheesesteak for your game day meal or your late night eats is the best play call that you can make. And now you get free delivery by using code AWL. Pick your favorite cheesesteak made with thin sliced steak, melted provolone, mouth-watering cheese sauce, caramelized onions on a toasted hoagie roll, or you can order the popular Big Cat Combo. Get your choice of cheesesteak, fries, and a drink. Go to partofmycheesesteak.com, order with code AWL, get free delivery. That's partofmycheesesteak.com, promo code AWL, get free delivery on your Pardon My Cheesesteak. Welcome back. It is Thursday, January 29th. It is Macrodosing. We got Francis in the studio right now. Francis is here for the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, which started last night. We can't talk about it, so no spoilers, but that calm, soothing, honey drip voice, that nice baritone that you're about to hear, that is Francis.
That's so kind. In truth, I was actually going to say the sound of your voice had this lovely timbre that I hadn't really heard next to me that before.
Does that count as a compliment? That seems like it was I was going to say the same thing to you that you just said to me.
I'll be honest with you. If I had to guess, I probably thought of it before you did.
Okay. All right. So thank you for the compliment, Francis.
Thank you for being unoriginal, is what I would say to you.
Okay.
Intellectual property theft on your part.
I'm biting his bits right now.
You took the legs out from under me.
I did.
And it's no way to know if you knew or not.
I could read your mind. I could tell that you were about to compliment me. I said, if there's one thing about Francis I know is he's always thinking of others. He's always trying to gas up people around him.
That's true, and I hadn't thought of that about you. So this is new.
Yeah. So there you go.
This is new.
There you go. Always thinking about others. Always thinking about who's on the first class list, who's not. How can we improve people's stature and improve their standing within the company?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah. How is the first class? How is that?
Well, the only time I have it is if I get upgraded naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that happens most of the time because I have very high status.
You got a lot of points?
I just diamond, so I got upgraded on the way here.
Okay, I like that. For a while, I didn't have any status whatsoever with the airlines because I didn't have a card, I didn't have a frequent flyer number, any of that stuff. And then at one point, Live Event Lisa got stressed out because I didn't have all these like flying accounts with all the different airlines. She's like, "I'm just going to make you one." so that you get the points. So thank you to Lisa. That was very kind of her to do that.
She's great at that sort of thing.
Yeah. So we got Arian, who just checked on his merch status. Arian, how you looking?
All right, so we was talking about how many different combinations of golf shit I got. So hanging up, but I got some stuff in my laundry room still, and it's some dirty stuff, probably like three or four fits worth. But hanging up polos, I got 54. Shoes, I got 37. But I got 2 on the way, so let's call it 39.
Heavens.
And like the long sleeves, it's a thicker section than the polos. I was like, I don't want to count that. I heard.
So let's say you have another 50 quarter zips.
50 quarter zips easily. Well, just like hoodies, long sleeve.
But that
shit
you
like
could
that.
pair with a shirt. And then
Yeah.
how many pairs of pants?
That's a little limited. I would say around 15 to 18.
Now,
Let's call it 15.
is there a difference between your golf pants and your normal nice pants?
Oh yeah.
So right now we're looking at 1.57 million different combinations that you can have.
Pretty set on looking fly.
What about belts?
And then hats. The hat. Oh, see, that's why I don't really do too much. I either do white, black, gray, or blue, and I find that usually. Oh, I have a blue and brown one though, like a nice blue and brown, like vintage, rustic looking one. Looks nice.
Now we're at 6 million.
Yep. Hats. That is a problem. Actually, that is a problem.
Call that another what? 20?
No, sir.
Way more.
That's
50?
That's a good 50 or 60. I got a lot of hats.
All right. So 300 million combinations you have.
Hey, I'll be switching it up for the rest of my life, Big T.
We got to get you a computer program. Like, I don't know if you've seen that movie Clueless, but when Cher gets ready in the morning, she's got her different things that she can select from. You know what I'm talking about.
Of course I do. And it's so funny because the first thing that she chooses, the fact that she would have even thought that was a match, is outrageous.
Yes. Yeah. Mismatch. Yeah. No shit. It was like a plaid skirt.
Yeah. What worked
Solid
was
pattern top.
clearly a set
Yeah.
that she bought together.
Yeah.
Cher.
Took all the realism out of that movie for me.
That's
That's a great film.
Alicia Silverstone on a date nap.
Did you really?
Yeah, we chopped it for a little bit.
She played Batgirl. Batwoman?
Batgirl.
Batgirl.
I think is because
Batman and Robin.
it was Batboy, and that was what's his name? Christopher.
He played Robin. Christopher O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell played Robin. She was Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I used to have the biggest crush on Alicia Silverstone.
Same.
Biggest.
Yeah, me too.
So you guys chopped it up? Did you go on a date?
No, we didn't get that far. She's like overseas or something. It kind of just died. But lovely
She
woman.
in the military?
Yeah, she's on it. She's on a mission.
Wow.
Just doing a tour.
That's a pivot.
Yeah, she was. Is she like an anti-vaxxer now?
Is she really? We didn't get that far.
Oh, please.
She might be. No, but she might be too. I feel like she's gone.
Alicia Silverstone's son has, quote, never had a drop of medicine
Love that.
from 2014.
Love that. Good for him. Is he still
Ooh.
with us?
Is he still?
I don't know.
This is crazy, dog. What?
Quote, he's never been sick, just feeling a little off from time to time. And
That's
he's never
sick.
had a drop of medicine, Silverstone wrote.
That sounds like he's been sick.
Because his body is a super clean, healthy machine, it can defend itself against and flush out all the nasty stuff much more quickly than a baby whose diet isn't his kind. He actually never had to deal with the achy ears, gooey eyes, or rashy bottom that a lot of other babies experience.
You know, I wish my mom had half the confidence in me that Alicia Silverstone has in her own boy.
Sounds like she had a super baby.
Yeah. Like, my mom does like to brag, as moms do, but I don't think she's ever said, like, my boy has never been sick because he has a super strong body. Also, right now, I'm going through it right now. My body's breaking down, Arian.
What
I
you
need
got?
some advice from you.
Talk to me.
I've had some calf issues. Some calf issues for the last, I'd say it started feeling really tight last summer, where I'd just wake up in the morning, tight calves. Then I went for a run and felt like a twinge in my calf. And then I was like, okay, I gotta chill out on this for a little bit. Fast forward to Pup Punk in New York City back in December, mid-December. I'm jumping around on stage. I felt and heard a pop in my leg, and then had to kind of like walk it off a little bit after that. So I gave it some time, played basketball like a week ago. Everything was fine. Then, not really a spoiler because I'm not going to be in the 3-on-3 tournament, but we're getting warmed up for it. and I was dunking. I was about to dunk, and so I pushed off my right leg, and as I did that, felt another pop. This time hurt worse, and it's lower down on my calf, which is concerning to me. So I'm not able to play in the tournament. I need to know what to do about this thing. I gotta fix it somehow. Have you ever had that?
Actually, I have. I know what the pop you felt. I did that 2013. I missed all OTAs because I was taking a routine handoff. Went for a little cut, and I went pop pop like that. I thought it was Achilles at first, but it was just my calf. So it was like a really high grade calf pull. And actually still to this day have scar tissue in my calf from that. Yeah, but what you should do is stop trying to play basketball.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Just
I can do
do
that.
regular old people wash shit, like golf, shit like that. You stop playing basketball.
Treadmill.
No.
Arian, do you lift weights?
No.
Not at all?
Nah. Day's done, Francis.
Well, you don't have to squat, but what about, free weights and pull-ups
No.
and stuff like that?
No.
No?
No, sir. Those days are far behind me. All I do now is golf, drink water, kick it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it?
nice. It's not, I mean, he's lifted enough weights for his entire
You
life.
sound like Alicia Silverstone's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need no goddamn medicine. Fuck out of here. I'm a healthy boy.
Just water and golf.
Water and golf, baby. I walked 9 yesterday. Got my cardio.
It might be the sunlight too. I'm not getting a lot of sunlight here in Chicago in the wintertime. Maybe I
Yes.
need to start sunning my perineum every
Yes,
morning. And
you unmelanated people need sunlight as well. Get a little
Yeah.
vitamin D in you.
the other thing is, as we've mentioned, we work directly across the street from an electric substation, kind of like the 49ers practice. Like it's right there.
We do?
It's right outside. It's right outside.
The
Big
thing that's out there?
Yeah.
I guess I've never given much thought to what that is.
I parked my car right in front of it yesterday, and then I walked into work, so I got a high dose of whatever that is, and then I started practicing basketball, tried to dunk, and then pop. It's starting to add up.
Tried to dunk is crazy.
I was about to dunk.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it's something that I'm going through. But if you have any advice for me, Arian, or Francis, you played.
That wasn't
sports
a
at
joke.
high
That was
level.
like real. Stop playing basketball.
I think I might be done playing.
What do you get
yeah.
at? Like I had an epiphany, the same epiphany. I was because I used to play. We used to run at the gym like every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We used to run all the time. A group of us, 30-plus-year-olds, just running. There was a league. I got in the league. It was fun. Then, like one day, I pulled my groin, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing out here? Why am I out here? I don't need to be out here. This is stupid. It's strenuous. It hurts. I'm sore afterwards. For what? No."
One time we were talking to Jim Harbaugh, and he said the human body craves contact. And I believe him. It craves contact. It's a very natural thing to crave contact.
That
I
sounds
like
like a football
contact,
coach.
but more of like a caress.
Yeah, you like nice caring contact.
I like to snuggle.
Yeah.
That's all the contact. Maybe a back scratch
You don't
every
like
once in a
getting
while. Not into that.
What
no.
about choked?
You ever had somebody rub your butt? Not
Is
the
a
butt,
massage?
not the butthole, but just like a nice caress over the butt.
I've only had someone rub the hole.
Hole only.
Never the cheek.
Hey,
I
we
say
don't-
no
we
way.
don't-
I'm not into that.
Yeah, it's some
We don't
freaky
kink
shit.
shame on this podcast. We don't kink shame. You know what I mean?
You better get way more specific with your region.
You get your butt rubbed, Arian?
Yeah, get your little butt rub. And
Are you-
she do the back, and then she go to the butt. Nice little butt rub.
Are we talking like tickling, like fingertips? Or are we talking
No,
massage?
just like a caress.
Is
like,
this
you know
someone
how
you're
you-
paying,
you know-
or is this
A lover.
yeah?
It's a what?
Is this someone you pay to get a massage, or this is just someone?
Come on, man. We're not all. No, let me not. But
Well, that's why I was
no.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
This is
That's a different
this is like
Texan.
just someone you know.
it's a significant other. It's not just
Okay.
a random person I know. Like, hey,
I understand, but
I want to come over and rub butts. No.
I understand, Arian.
Yeah, it's like, little shorty rubbing your back. You're watching TV. She rubbed the butt a little bit. It's a nice feeling.
So you're sitting there naked watching television.
Don't even got to be naked.
She rubs your butt through your pants?
Dude, I mean, with jeans on, laying down. That's weird. No.
What kind of pants?
Just like shorts, like regular, chilling shorts.
Mm.
Do you be laying down with jeans on? That's kind of
No, God, no. I just
just
felt
weird.
You know, depending if it was like a heavyweight khaki, you wouldn't feel as much.
Right.
Yeah,
a
no, like
work
you know how
pant.
I don't
Taking
know.
a shower with a raincoat on.
Yeah.
I got my favorite Tennessee shorts and I sleep in like every night until I gotta wash
Love
them.
to hear that.
Your rub shorts.
Yeah, you can call them my rub shorts. Yeah,
So you put your rub shorts on, then you lay face down on the couch, and then your girlfriend rubs your butt.
like no, it's like you know how
I'm
you
just
know how
not
you, like,
understanding the physics of this.
you know how like you like prop yourself up on a bed and you got the pillow under the chin and you like watching TV or doing whatever. You know what I mean? Laying down, reading, scrolling, whatever.
Yeah.
She just rubbed the back and then she rubbed the butt.
I don't mean to stick on this, but you said pillow under the chin. What does that mean?
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, so
you're
like,
laying
okay, so
on
you-
your stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like on your phone or whatever, and you have the pillows under your head, but instead of the back of your head, you're resting on it forwards.
Yeah,
Oh.
you laying face down and you like kind of like squish the pillow, like get little TP out of it, put it
Mhm.
under there, prop your head up. You know,
Oh,
can't stay too
okay.
long; it starts to get the neck a little bit, but yeah,
Yep.
it's a
Right.
comfortable
Right.
position.
Got about 15 good minutes of that, and then you got to flip over.
You got to flip.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember getting ads for The Liberator? Does that name mean anything to you? The Liberator?
No.
No one? Arian?
No, it sounds woke.
No. Well, yeah, it does sound woke actually. Now that you mention it, but it was it was in like magazine ads all the time back in the day. I think it used to maybe even be in East Bay, but definitely in like Maxim magazine. What were the other Maxim adjacent magazines? Was there one like THM?
Yeah.
Was that the one?
Some 3-letter situation.
It was like softcore
Right.
porn. And these ads were for the Liberator, and it was just like a pillow, a modular pillow that you could add things onto, but it was just for sex.
Mm.
It was just for like different positions. And I remember looking at it and being like, that's just a pillow. Like people have pillows in their house, but they did a smart move by being like, this is the pillow that you have sex on, which means they could charge like $200 for it.
Right.
It was a great deal. Just curious if anybody out there had the Liberator.
I have never had sex with a pillow.
You mean using a pillow or?
I see now.
Yeah.
No, never with a pillow.
A
Not
cushion?
never using it. Yeah.
Couch cushion?
No, I never had. You know, we always use like performance fabrics that would have been irritant
Yeah.
heavy.
You accidentally hit the zipper?
Yeah.
If you go on the inside of the couch cushion? Yeah.
They're great for buffing out stains, but not great for intercourse.
Yes. Anybody out there that's had the Liberator, let me know. We're going to talk about Davy Crockett in a little bit on Macrodosing and the myths around his life, or the truths around his life too. I just always knew him from the song. Mad Dog did not know who Davy Crockett was.
I knew
She
the
thought
name.
it was
I messed it up.
Davy Crocky.
Well,
Mm.
you literally did not know the name.
I know, like, he's a person that existed in the world. But I'm excited to learn more about him. Isn't that the point of this whole show?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
The
I'm
song?
excited to learn more.
The song?
Davy
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Madeline didn't know the song.
I don't know
but
that
she
song.
claims to know all about Davy Crockett.
I don't even know.
It's a very famous song.
I don't know that song.
I don't know it either.
I don't know that song.
I've never heard of that song.
And I
Like,
wasn't like a Boy Scout. I feel like that's a big Boy Scout thing, and you wear the hat and the whole thing. It wasn't my thing. I'm excited to learn more. I'm excited to have you guys explain him to me. I don't know much.
Killed him a bar when he was only 3.
True.
Yeah. All right. Before, yep.
Oh, I had it before, but you go.
I was going to talk to Mad Dog about her coaching news.
I have a trivia question. Do you want it before or after that?
Give me trivia.
Okay. Every year we do the schools that have had a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a U.S. president.
Yes.
I have a list here of the 5 colleges that have a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a Best Actor or Actress Oscar winner.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have any guesses?
Wait,
How many schools are
There
there?
are 5, and either USC or North Carolina will join the list this year.
Oh, I was going to say USC as my first guess.
Wait, what is the question? I didn't hear
Schools that have produced a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a Best Actor or Actress Oscar winner. I would have never known where any of these people went to college.
I'm going to guess Michigan.
Not on there.
Cal.
Cal is on there. Do you know the actor? I've never heard of this guy.
No.
Gregory Peck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He played To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay.
Played Atticus. Yeah.
The
I'm
problem
gonna
is
go Boston College.
Not on here.
I don't know where a lot of these guys went to college, like the most famous actors.
We're guessing. Have some fun. We're just guessing.
Yeah.
Stanford?
Stanford is on there. Jim Plunkett and John Elway. Do you know the actress?
Oh, this seems gettable. Is more modern.
Yeah.
It's not Natalie Portman, right? No.
No, but similar-ish. I had no idea this person went to Stanford. Reese Witherspoon.
Oh.
And then we have
Texas.
Wait.
not on there.
Texas.
She won for Walk the Line. Right?
I have no idea.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm
think
gonna
that-
go with Tennessee.
No. Not big in the actor category. I believe
There's a few of them.
there are a few. The Mr. Milchick from Severance went to Tennessee. I think one of the Modern Family actors went to Tennessee.
I forget. There was one that was always on the sidelines when we played. I forget his name though. I forget his name. It'll come to me. All right, let me go with
I would say one of these you would have pegged as a place an actor would go, and the other two you probably wouldn't.
UCLA.
That is correct. Troy Aikman, and there is an actor and an actress.
No idea.
Helen Hunt and Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage.
Okay. Can we? I think naming the movies for which they won is also a nice extension.
I had no idea Nicolas Cage won.
He
one.
won for Leaving Las Vegas, or
Okay.
something about Vegas, right?
Yep. That'll be
Is it
Leaving Las
where he
Vegas.
goes there to die?
You're
Yep.
asking the wrong guy.
And then Helen Hunt won for the one with Jack Nicklaus.
Something's got to give.
Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson.
Something's
Nicholson.
gotta give.
That was
Yes.
Diane Keaton, I think.
Oh.
No, yeah, sorry, not that one. Where he's like a writer, and Greg Kinnear is in it.
That's Something's got to give, right?
Something's got to give is in fact with Diane Keaton.
I'm seeing it's a 1997 romantic comedy.
I'm telling you, it's this exact one I'm talking about. There's a dog. I think he throws the dog down the trash chute.
As good as it gets.
As good as it gets.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
But Syracuse.
No, not on here.
What the fuck, man?
Georgia?
That's actually a good guess, though.
Thank you,
Not
Big
on
T.
here.
Oklahoma.
No,
Alabama.
no.
Florida.
Close.
How about
Miami?
Florida State.
Hmm.
Brad Johnson and an actress. Older.
Burt Reynolds.
Faye Dunaway.
Ah.
so close.
Yeah. I've
Actress.
I have
Fake-
no idea where actors and actresses went to school.
yeah,
They
I
should
mean,
start repping that more frequently.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. I mean, as far as I know, it's like
Washington.
The last one is Wisconsin. With Russell Wilson and some guy named Frederick March.
okay.
But yeah, like the only actors you think of, like McConaughey, I don't even think he went to Texas.
I think he
Really?
did.
He just loves Texas.
I think he did. I think he went to UTA. I also think that our knowledge of where actors went to college is almost 100% based on College Game Day.
Okay, he did go to Texas.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Where
Did
did-
he also teach there, like one class too?
Professor of chill. Wait, he's director of morale, right? Supervisor of morale at Texas.
Something like that.
Yeah. He was. I know he was in a frat there. I read his book Green Lights, which I highly recommend to anybody that's interested in McConaughey. He's got a great story in there about smoking peyote with a mountain lion, which is just the most Matthew McConaughey story that you could ever imagine in your life.
So I just thought of an actor and I was like, I've never heard of this guy going to college. I Googled Brad Pitt. He went to a college. Do you know where he went?
Give me a region.
South.
Midwest.
Pitt.
Penn.
I said
Northwestern.
Midwest,
Yeah.
and you said Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pitt.
This is and we've talked about this on the
I
show
know.
many years ago. The things people say in regards to regions of this country are asinine.
I know. I said it because I knew you'd be upset by
Yeah,
it.
I was. So
Yep.
congrats.
Indiana?
He went to the University of Missouri. Never heard a word about Brad Pitt in Missouri.
No, I have not. Like, you would like to see some of these guys show up for March Madness
Right.
occasionally. Like, do a little funny, silly video with a mascot.
I would bet you that a lot of these actors and actresses did not complete their degrees.
He did not get a degree. That's correct.
Mhm.
And that maybe they were even only there for a brief moment to satisfy the wants of a parent before saying,
I
I'm going to
guess.
follow my dreams. I'm going to move to L.A.
But still, like, there are plenty of people who have done that who love to claim,
I suppose that's true.
So this year we could have, Sam Darnold. He'd be the first from USC.
and he would join John Wayne and Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
It's a good duo.
Yeah, that is a great duo.
And Drake May from North Carolina would join Luis Fletcher.
I'm surprised that USC hasn't done it yet. I
Yeah.
bet if you looked up directors, that's a big film school, right?
Yeah.
You'd probably get a ton of directors from there. All right. That's a good trivia question, Big T.
Hey, Big T, I was looking up because I was trying to find the actor. I can't find his name, but it said this is the AI overview, and I don't know if this is true, but key Tennessee football celebrity fans. Dolly Parton, I knew that.
Kenny
Justin-
Chesney, kind of, but he's all over the place.
Dolly Parton never won an Oscar. She didn't win anything for 9 to 5.
I guess not.
Justin Timberlake?
So, no. And I'm glad you brought this up, Arian. Justin Timberlake, who is from Memphis, Tennessee, which is closer to probably Dallas than it is Knoxville. But that's fine. There's plenty of UT fans in Memphis. I'm not disparaging West Tennessee. He, in the 90s, when Peyton was playing at UT, was a UT guy, and he was wearing Peyton Manning jerseys and all that. And then as soon as, like, Peyton left and Memphis started getting good at basketball, then he was all of a sudden the number one Memphis Tigers guy. And he was at the 2008 number one versus number two Memphis Tennessee basketball game. He was there, like, number one Memphis guy.
Gotcha.
So no, that's fake news.
So it's fair to say he's just a Tennessee guy.
Okay, yeah, but he's
of.
Memphis first, yes.
But you can't be just a Tennessee guy.
Like,
it's-
generally,
Yeah, it's like if you're a Virginia guy, you can't be
Right.
a UVA and Virginia Tech guy.
right?
Can you be a Jets fan and a Giants fan?
No, you can't. They hate each other, actually. It's weird. And it's all about families. And if your family has roots in Long Island, then you're definitely a Jets fan.
Yeah.
And they look at you sideways if you're a Giants fan.
Right,
Like, you've got
it's-
it too good if you're a Giants, which is kind of weird.
It's like the Yankees and the Mets.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you're running for office, you can be both.
And what I noticed in New York is the teams generally collect together.
Mhm.
That it's Mets, Jets, Islanders.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Yankees, Rangers, Giants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then nobody's a Nets fan.
Nobody cares.
Everybody is a Knicks fan.
No one cares about the Nets.
Well, they
yeah.
used to be the New Jersey Nets.
Right.
Yeah.
I went and saw Keith Van Horn play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good player.
Congrats.
Good player.
I was like probably 9. We flew to see him.
From where?
Maine
Okay.
to Newark.
Just to see KVH.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
But I think Stephen Marbury was also on that team.
The Nets have always been like begging to be relevant.
They were pretty good back then. Jason Kidd played for the Nets. They went to the NBA Finals one year.
Vince
Yeah.
Carter.
Yeah, when he was getting older, I think.
No, they had Pete Carter.
He
Really?
wasn't that old.
I thought Pete Carter
Like
was
early
always
2000s?
Raptors.
He went from Raptors to the Nets. In the Nets, he was still him. And then after the Nets, he started kind of declining. But I mean, still, he was
Yeah. Who else was on that? There was a guy named Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon Martin.
He had the lip tattoo on his neck.
Yep. They had was Kerry
Actually,
Kittles on
Kerry
that team?
Kittles, that's who I was thinking of.
Kerry Kittles, and they also had Richard Jefferson.
Yep.
At
Who's
some
that
point.
Yes, Richard Jefferson. And they had a motherfucker. That was a little later. Never mind.
I like
thinking-
basketball teams that are built like that. The Suns did that for a little bit. It's like get an awesome point guard and then get 4 guys that can just catch alley oops.
Yeah.
That's a tough style of basketball to defend.
Do you know
Lob City.
Yeah.
Do you know who the Nets drafted Kerry Kittles instead of?
Can you tell me the year?
It was 1990. I mean, I don't. It's 3 or 4.
Iverson?
No, I think the owner and GM wanted to draft Kobe, and John Calipari did not.
Ugh.
And they ended up, and Kobe also didn't want to play. He told them he didn't want to play in New Jersey, close to where he was from. And so they ended up not drafting him.
Big T, I've got a Tennessee-related question, kind of, for
Okay.
you. It's more about the Manning family.
Okay.
The Manning family, obviously, we remember Peyton, Eli, their careers, and we still talk a little bit about Eli on draft night, where he was drafted by the Chargers, said that he didn't want to play ball there, forced a trade, ends up with the New York Giants, and the Chargers get Phillip Rivers. Did we ever find out what exactly it is about the Chargers that Archie Manning found so distasteful and so detrimental to a young player's career that he did the power play and said, my boy's not playing there?
No, if I was purely speculating, I would say that the Mannings are interested in being a brand that is spread across America.
Okay.
I think you see Peyton was like, I want to start my own thing. I'm not going to Ole Miss. I'm going to go to Tennessee. Then Eli does go to Ole Miss. They've got those schools covered. Arch goes to Texas.
Yep.
One goes to Indianapolis and then Denver. The other goes to New York. I think it was maybe like a market thing.
It's like the Manning diaspora.
Yeah,
So you think it was just San Diego? It was the city more so than
maybe.
the
I don't
ownership?
know. I mean, I don't know all the dynamics of those teams at that point, but I think the Mannings are very intentional in every move they make.
I agree. I think that Arch he played really well towards the end of the season this year. I'm expecting big things from Arch, me personally, as an individual. And there's a good chance he could be the number one quarterback in next year's draft. Now, if it's the Jets that are picking first, would he want his boy, his grandson, to go to New York? But Eli already has that covered.
Yeah, I don't know.
Be interesting to see. If
But
it's
Eli
like-
didn't cover Long Island.
That's true. That's very true. Like, what if it's Cleveland? Would he want his boy
I mean,
to
at
go?
some point, yeah, you don't, you know,
What do
you
you
can
mean?
try
They got
to.
a Pro Bowl quarterback. What are you talking about?
2.
That is true.
Yeah, Deshaun, Shador, embarrassment of riches at quarterback.
And a head coach that
They do have a head coach. So, yeah, Mad Dog, I want to talk to you about that quickly. You guys finally found somebody that would take the job,
apparently,
and it is Todd Monken.
and apparently it is Todd Monken.
The former offensive coordinator of the Ravens, is now a Cleveland Brown head coach.
And not racist against black quarterbacks.
Correct. Well, we don't know that yet.
Well, I mean,
he could
Lamar.
start Dylan Gabriel.
That's true. That's true.
So this is a situation where if you're a Ravens fan, you're extra excited because you hated Todd Monken, and now the Browns got him. So it's like win-win for you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What have you heard about Todd? Are you excited for Todd?
I've heard legit nothing. I knew he was still getting interviewed. I thought Nate Scheelhaus was pretty much a lock. I heard they were in LA yesterday finalizing agreements. I also thought if that didn't come through, it would have been Jim Schwartz, our soon-to-be former defensive coordinator. I did not see this coming. I do not know where this necessarily came from. I didn't hear a lot of buzz about him. I don't know too much about him besides the fact that he is or was the Ravens OC. I can't necessarily say I'm pumped. I don't think I know enough about the guy to be excited about him. Zupi, who is my kind of beacon of hope for the Browns most of the time, said he's dead inside.
Okay.
So that's not like giving me a whole lot of confidence. I don't really know how to take this. I think can you tell me how to take this?
I just know that fans that root for teams where he's the offensive coordinator get very upset with him.
That's awesome.
Just about across the board. It's like he's been one of the number one guys where it's like, fire this fucking asshole.
Which is,
I mean, he did get – Lamar Jackson got two
MVPs under him?
maybe just one of the 2 MVPs.
He got an
under
MVP
Todd.
under him.
He got an MVP under Todd Monken, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Lamar Jackson's also Lamar Jackson. Like, Lamar Jackson is just a really talented quarterback. And I don't know how much credit I'm giving Todd Monken for Lamar being a great quarterback. Again, that may be my lack of ball knowledge. I'm not sure. But I think Lamar Jackson is just like a very qualified quarterback. So
Very
I don't know.
qualified quarterback.
I don't know what he's gonna do with Shador. Again, Pro Bowler. I like actually am at a loss for words. I'm really shocked. I really was getting excited about that Shieldhouse guy. And now obviously that means Jim Schwartz is going to go somewhere else.
He said his goodbyes today.
I did hear that.
He went around the building.
I heard that. Which I get, and we talked about that was going to happen if he didn't get head coach. That was kind of part of the deal. I did think that we weren't going to get this Todd Monken fella.
Yeah.
So then I also don't know who's going to be our DC. Hard to replace a guy like Jim Schwartz. I actually don't even, now that I'm saying that, I actually do not know who would our DC even be. I don't know who's still available. Maybe Sean McDermott. I don't know.
Okay.
I genuinely am at a loss.
He'd be a very good hire.
Sean McDermott.
Yeah, if he would take the job.
Now, a question I'm asking, could we not interview Sean McDermott
What do you mean?
as a head coach? Was he not around? I feel like seemed like a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who was taking interviews.
Yeah, that's also true. It's putting in perspective. I think the Browns are actually a worse organization than I even thought, and I already knew that they were bad and poorly run, and I think the people at the helm are blind and deaf. This actually makes me feel like it's worse than I thought it was, because it seems like we were untouchable, like no one wanted us.
Yeah.
And it is something did come out that Todd Monken did come across the sidelines about 6 years ago and say to coaches on the Browns that our organization is a, quote, mess. But that's my head coach.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You have a head coach.
Thank you. And so does Mackenzie.
That's true. That's true. They promoted Joe Brady. I'm excited about that. I like Joe Brady a lot.
Yeah. No, I do too.
And it feels like this was Josh Allen saying, yeah, hire this guy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Other people weren't happy, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Francis, you're a golf guy.
Sure.
Have you seen the news this morning?
Is that he came back?
Patrick Reed.
Oh, he's back on the tour?
Patrick
He's
Reed.
trying to.
He says, after careful thought and consideration, my family and I have decided I will no longer compete on the LIV Golf Tour. I'm excited to announce I'm returning to PGA Tour as a past champion member for the 2027 season, and am eligible to begin competing in PGA Tour events later this year, I believe in August. I will continue to compete and play as an honorary lifetime member on the DP World Tour, which is something that I am truly honored and excited to do. I'm a traditionalist at heart. That's what I've always thought about Patrick Reed. I'm a traditionalist at heart.
Yes.
What the fuck does that mean? And I was born to play on the PGA Tour, which is where my story began with my wife, Justine. Nice job throwing your name in there, Justine, as she definitely crafted this press release. I'm very fortunate for the opportunities that have come my way and grateful for the life we have created. I'm moving forward in my career. I look forward to competing on the PGA Tour and DP World Tour. I can't wait to get out there and revisit some of the best places on earth. To Dustin Johnson, the Aces, and LIV Golf, I want to thank you for the memories we shared and created together. To golf fans around the world, I just want to thank you for all your continued support throughout the years. I just ask that you respect the decision we've made for our family, our children, and our future. Thank you for your continued support, Patrick Reed. What do we think about this? Good for golf?
Yeah, I want all them dudes back. Like,
Yeah, but
this
we didn't.
sucks.
I don't know about Patrick Reed.
I want him back. He's a
I don't
villain.
know.
Everybody
I
loves
don't
a
know
villain.
if we needed him back. He could have stayed.
Nah, we need him back, dog. Why don't you like him?
He cheats.
Does anyone like him?
That's the homie.
Are you friends with him?
Friends, I know him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go on.
Like we, passing each other, golfing in Houston. Recognizable figures. You cross paths in Houston.
What's he like?
He's kind of short. I don't know. What do you mean?
Is that what you say when people ask you about me? Like, he's kind of short. I don't know.
I say he's really fucking short. Like he's shorter than advertised. Actually,
That's just false.
and he popped his calf, so he'll never touch rim again.
I know. Rim touching days.
Only cheek.
Yeah, only. There we go. Aaron,
I want all live players back in the PGA. Because as dope as Scotty Scheffler is, and as amazing as run as he having it, in my mind, it's like a little asterisk to it because he wasn't competing against the best every week. Like every week.
So that's interesting. You say that the asterisk goes to the guys that stayed on the tour.
Yeah. But not for the majors because they could all play the majors. Most of them. So like the best players in the world played in the majors. But like you didn't have a Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, whatever. All of y'all competing like at the Players Championship. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Or at the Farmers, whatever the case may be. And they didn't play in all of them, but still, I mean, all the players weren't there. I just like to see them compete.
I agree that it's good for golf. Like the villains are good. Patrick Reed is a fun guy to root against, and it's very funny when he wins because people get very upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
He never did you ever share a locker room with him?
With Patrick Reed?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Would you lock your locker if you knew he was on the premises?
Has he stole something?
Yeah.
I don't
Allegedly.
know. I don't know the Patrick Reed law. I just met him. I mean, what lace me? What did he do?
Allegedly.
Isn't that why he got kicked off the golf team at UGA?
Yeah. I don't know how much is like confirmed public information, but yeah.
I think someone that was reported.
Yeah, and he cheated, stole like a wallet or stole cash out of a wallet.
And then he went to Augusta State and won them a national championship.
Yep, and then nobody on the tour liked him. There's a lot of lore behind Patrick Reed, and he's good for golf. I agree. Having guys that you can be like, fuck this guy in golf is great. One thing people don't talk about is Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh had a rough go coming up as a young golfer. He cheated in an event. I think it was on the Australian tour or on the Asian tour. He changed his score after his second round, deducted a stroke from it so he could make the cut, and everybody caught him, and he was suspended for a long time, maybe like 6 months or a year from the tour, and he was just known as a cheater for a long time, but nobody really talks about it anymore.
Because he had one of the best golf runs in the middle of the best golf run of all time.
Yeah, he did. He was a tiger breaker to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else we want to just touch on before we talk a little Crockett?
Yeah, I have a question, and maybe it's good that Francis is here. This seems like something you would know about. This Doomsday Clock deal. Do y'all know anything about this? Because it just seems that every few years they're like, oh, it's 85 seconds to midnight. What does this mean? Is any of it real? I suspect not.
They never set it back. Or if they do set it back, it doesn't get the publicity that it gets when they move it closer to midnight.
I'm not hip. What is this?
It's a clock, and I don't know who is in charge of keeping it. But they call it the Doomsday Clock. How close are we as a civilization to the entire thing being over, to everything just ending via nuclear war or whatever? And they set it closer to midnight, the more likely it is that there's going to be a nuclear war. And so when you have superpowers that are starting to fight each other by proxy or whatever, they move the minute hand closer to midnight. And then I don't know if there's a second hand involved.
I think so, because as of the other day, we're 85 seconds to midnight.
Sounds like a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
30 seconds to Mars and 85 seconds to midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading that during the Cuban Missile Crisis, they were at 7 minutes. So it seems like these people are a little full of shit.
Yeah, that's what happened is they don't move it back. There's no chance that we're closer to midnight than we were during Cuban Missile Crisis. Although, Francis, one of my conspiracies is that I don't think that we have as many nuclear weapons as we say we have. I don't think that Russia does either. I think it's like we were in the Cold War. We kept over-reporting our missile status, and so did they. And then we just got really, really scared of each other. And it's just kind of a good thing to keep people in check, knowing that there's, 10,000 nuclear warheads out there that could be launched. I'm not buying it. Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Why did they move it closer?
I have no idea.
They don't have like a press release?
They do their little presentation where they turn the quarter of a clock around, which, by the way, like that's a little extra. Just put the whole circle. And I'm sure they gave some sort of rationale, but I haven't seen it.
You're in the nothing ever happens category, though.
Correct.
Yeah. Francis, before we do Davy Crockett, is there anything that you're up to right now you want to plug?
Well,
how's stand-up going?
Things are great. Things are good. I did have a question for Arian, but it's a little sensitive, and I don't really know if how it'll go. But it's
thing still.
I'm sorry. Oh
But-
no. It's honestly like just I guess a cultural difference question that I was hoping you could illuminate for me.
Lay it on me, my man.
You know how in the African American community sometimes they'll say ax instead of ask,
Yeah.
but then they say I just noticed and I've noticed this before, they say asterisk instead of asterisk.
Right.
Well, those two sound contradictory to me. I would think it would go the other way. So I'm wondering where that comes from.
I don't think we give a fuck. Like it's just it ask and ask. It just comes from like lazy pronunciation, I guess. And over time that just becomes what it is.
Oh, okay. I was never going to use the word lazy. I didn't know.
I mean,
what
I
I
don't
was
even know if
thinking.
lazy is the correct term. It's just it's an accent.
Cool.
And then over time, that's how language develops.
Yeah.
I've always noticed that if I'm talking with an African American friend about the company that we work at, it's very frequently bar stools.
Yeah.
Like there's an S at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is that
just-
apostrophe S or is it?
A
Just-
was it African American vernacular? AAVE or something?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah. That shit is just I don't know. It's culture. It's how you talk. It's different.
Maybe you try it out for size one time, Francis. See how it
Whew,
goes.
that feels like appropriation.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny because we're doing the basketball tournament this week, and if you thought last year that we had the whitest group of people playing basketball, we added Francis and white boy Rick to it,
Yeah.
and we got there's no whiter room in America, I don't think anymore.
No, we don't need lights.
No, glow in the dark basketball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Davy Crockett.
Cool.
Actually, I did a bad job. I was asking if you wanted to plug anything.
Oh no, check out Son of a Boy Dad.
Great podcast.
Thank you.
Was
Great
that with
podcast.
Rome?
Yeah.
Is he still battle rapping?
Nah, well, no, not really. I mean, occasionally he'll drop in and do one, but I think he sort of conquered that. And now he's moved on.
Conker's crazy, but yeah, he was a killer.
Well, he was king of the dot. He was world champion.
That was I think URL is probably the main league.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we saying
Oh, wow.
King of the Dot-
Has
King of the Dot was
Roan
a-
been dominating the G League?
is this an asterisk?
King of the Dot is like it was the Canadian version of URL. URL was the first.
Huh.
Smack. That's what you ain't never watched Smack.
Smack DVDs. Smack DVD.
Back in the day, that was
Yeah,
like
that
the
was
first
Jin,
one.
and then those guys would always go on 106 in Park on BET.
You say Jin?
Jin, the Chinese rapper.
You thinking Smack battle rap, but thinking Jin? That's crazy.
Well, he used to dominate.
Jin?
No? Wasn't he the best battle rapper?
Nah, man. Now you're appropriate.
I feel like I'm inappropriate.
Is this yeah, is
Nah,
Rome,
that
was this
like
CFL?
Murder Mook. Murder Mook used to kill back then. Serious Jones used to kill back then. Lux, Jay Mills. There was a bunch of cats back in the Lions Den back then. Them were the days. But I mean, Jim was nice. Don't get me wrong, but it was different. There was levels. And
Well,
URL.
I'm glad you could give Jin a little love because that was all I
No,
had.
Jim was a killer. He was really good at freestyling.
That's what
like-
I thought.
Yeah, he was really good at like off the top. Like people don't really do that anymore because when people started coming with written raps, you gonna get murdered. So
He would still do that though. He would still do the
Was
like
it-
the 3-round. You
Yeah.
go, then he go, then right?
yeah, I think you're thinking of Fight. I think it was called Fight Club.
Maybe.
I don't remember Jin on Smack. He could have been, but I don't remember Jin on Smack.
We gotta get Roan to talk about the difference between URL and the dot
Call him.
because
He'll tell you.
I think he might be on the yak right now.
Fuck the yak.
It's Roan is like the most talented guy we have, so it would make sense for him to dominate one thing, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of bored beating everybody. I'll just go on and be really good at
I want to
everything else."
disparage. Rowan was nasty. Like, don't get me wrong, but from a battle fan's perspective, that's watched this since the jump. URL is like Summer Madness. That's like the main stage, and then you have other battle leagues that did their thing for sure.
Yeah.
And
This changes everything.
You're not
You know
gonna
what?
look at it the same.
Arian hates Roan.
Well, I mean, if you're
That's
doing
crazy, I love Ron was cold,
And
bro.
he said Roan has been in the G League. That's what he said.
if you're doing
No,
Canadian
Ron's
battle
been
rap,
on
I have to
Smack.
imagine it's more polite than United States. I mean, they did do the compliment battles. That's very Canadian.
No, Ron has been on Smack. Don't get me wrong, but he said he won King of the Dot. King of the Dot is not. It's not Smack.
Do you think he went against Jin?
Yeah, I think you think Jen is better than he is. Jen is good though, bro. Like when you think of like top battle rappers all the time, like, you're not thinking about Jen.
Jin's up there.
He was rapping against plumbers and lawyers. Yeah.
Jin's right up
Not
there.
up there. You think Jen's better than Mook?
Yeah. Connor?
What? Who?
Connor Mook?
Who the fuck is Connor Mook?
He works here.
He's like a
Jen
mini
is
me
better
Francis.
than Jen is better than Connor Mook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Murder Mook.
Murder Mook. Oof.
Okay, we'll have to talk to Ron about this.
Scarier name than Jin.
Davy Crockett. Let's talk Davy. He actually prefers that we call him David.
It's a hard
Really?
pivot.
Yeah. Davy Crockett was his like boy name,
Hmm.
and so he got mad when people would call him Davy.
Hmm.
His whole life, he preferred to grow up and change it.
David Crockett is a lawyer that could be in Knoxville right now.
Yeah.
Davy Crockett
Personal
is
injury attorney.
the man.
David Crockett is the men's counterpart to the Betty Crocker home oven.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a grill
The David
that
Crockett.
you can cook. You teach your son to cook with.
Yeah, this is for men. This is for men. There's a great line in Forrest Gump where he's like, "We got more money than David Crockett."
You remember a lot of lines from Forrest Gump.
I do. Yeah, it's my
I-
favorite movie of all
I
time.
think once every couple months you pull out another Forrest Gump line.
Do you think that Forrest Gump would hold up if it came out now? I think that it would.
Yeah.
It'd get canceled.
No.
Nothing gets canceled.
He
bro.
played the role with respect. He cried when Mama died on a Wednesday.
I don't know, man. I don't know that comes.
He's
I think
so smart.
it's still a great movie,
Yeah, it's
but
a
I don't know.
fantastic
I don't know
movie.
that it comes out.
I think it's a great movie. I think it would hold up to this day.
I was watching
a-
Veep the other day that came out in 2013. You could not make Veep today.
wrong. Wrong. You confuse this a lot, Big T. If so, people are like, "Oh, you couldn't make The Office these days because Michael Scott said inappropriate things." If you say these things through a character and show the flaw in the character as they're saying the bad things, that's much different than having like the
Okay,
message behind the movie being like,
what things are
"Stanley, you're black."
what things are coming out right now where people are saying stuff like that?
I don't know. I don't.
I know you don't know.
We haven't had any
'Cause
good.
they don't exist.
We haven't had any
Wait,
good
stuff,
comedies
stuff
recently.
like what though? Like what?
Offensive comedies.
Yeah, there was just some like Veep.
all
They
over
say
the place.
crazy shit.
Our president calls people names all the time. Nobody gives a fuck.
We're,
But I agree with that. But I'm saying like companies don't make entertainment with that.
what are the best comedies to come out in the last 5 years? Comedy movies. There haven't been too many of them because studios
there,
aren't
any.
taking chances on anything these days.
That's what it is. It's Hollywood is drying up, and the only thing that they come out with are revamps of old shit because they know people will go watch it. But they're like people that invest in these movies, there's not going to get a return because streaming is ruined, has fucking nuked the movie industry. So that's it. It's not just
two examples
handsome.
that I see right now. So we got Shoresy, we got Letterkenny. Two great Canadian comedy shows that came out. Those are somewhat offensive at times. But
I've
always
never seen them, but also those have been out for what, 10 years?
It's also the shitty characters that are making the most offensive, like South Park. South Park is still going to this day, still as strong as it's ever been. And
that's not true.
you don't think so?
No.
I would think it is.
You think South Park is as good now as it's ever been?
I just think it's as far as its reception or audience, its cultural relevance.
I disagree with that also. But I thought you meant like the content is as good as it's ever been.
I can't say I watch a lot of South Park, but it's definitely in the national discourse right now, right?
Yeah, I
People
mean,
are
people
watching
know
it.
what it is.
Yeah, I think it's you can still make the right comedy. You can make offensive comedies.
But also, you're naming things that have existed for 20 years.
Yeah, did they just
no,
come out with one? They came out with an
Shoresy was like
episode-
3 years ago.
They came out with an episode where, remember, the old South Park was Saddam used to have the devil as a gay lover.
Yep.
They did Trump as the devil with the gay lover, right?
Yep.
I mean, like Always Sunny, it's been out forever, but they're still pretty offensive, I feel like.
Yeah. And it's if you do it right, you can be as offensive as you want. Like, everybody watches Always Sunny with the premise that, like, these are for the worst people.
Dave Chappelle came out with another Netflix thing where he has more trans jokes.
Yep.
I mean,
But that's
people get upset, but like, what are you going?
That's himself. Like he's massive. He can do whatever he wants. That's not a studio making something.
You're whittling.
What
your
about
claim
the
down.
studio?
No, I said like there aren't shows coming out anymore that are like that.
Francis, you're a comedy writer.
Mm-hmm.
Explain how difficult it is to write comedy in 2026.
I mean, I haven't really had a whole lot of success with that, but that's probably just my fault. It's probably my mediocrity rather than my continued swings at offensiveness that they tell me I can't get through.
I feel like comedy writers that it's way easier to be like, yeah, you can't be funny anymore than it is to actually make something that's funny. So a lot of guys, they go with that line.
Well, I think there was a moment where, the sort of scope in which you could operate was narrowed, but then I think it reopened. I don't think anyone cares anymore.
Mm-hmm. As our friend Will Compton said after Shane Gillis's monologue on SNL, we're saying gay and retard again. America is so back. Poet laureate Will Compton. I love that. Shane's doing great though. Yeah, like there's offensive comedy out there.
Oh yeah.
And if you watch Shane's stand up, he's not saying offensive stuff to be offensive. It's in the context of a larger story that he's telling, and he's usually approaching it from a very funny perspective.
I went and saw him at Madison Square Garden last weekend, and Michael Che opened for him and did 15 minutes on Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable.
Yeah. There's
and nobody, batted an eye. The occasional groan, I guess, but
Is that a shock to you in New York City?
I think again it's like, if you just are precise enough, then if the funny can you have to be funnier.
I don't disagree with you, but he didn't have a hostile audience.
It was a Shane Gillis audience, which is like, ready for offensive comedy, I guess. Right?
That's in his favor.
Yeah. I'm somewhat agreeing with you, but yeah, I think you can make anything funny. I think anything could be funny if it's done from the right perspective.
Yeah, I think Bill Burr said that like you can make a joke about anything, but it had better be, the more dangerous the topic, the funnier it has to be, or the tighter the joke needs to be.
Yeah. It could be funnier than it is mean.
I think there's a lot of that in stand-up right now, but I still I have not seen many shows or movies being released right now that have similar tones and jokes to like The Office or Veep.
I think Tires is pretty similar jokes in tone in some ways.
I haven't seen it.
It's like a blue collar version of The Office.
You're great.
It's not why I promise that's not why I brought it up. I mean, there's
I'm not
themes and episodes there that, I'm only in one, and like the rest of the season covers,
Have you seen it?
sexual harassment training, stuff like that.
I've only watched Francis's scenes.
Okay. I was going to ask if you think I would like it.
Yeah, you would enjoy it.
I think you would like it.
I think you'd
Big
like
T.
it. It's very funny.
It's funny.
Francis has a Polynesian.
If I watch this, no, okay. Well, we'll see.
Let's do this.
We'll see.
Don't watch it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
He's already done it.
Let's just all save ourselves the trouble.
No, yeah, I like that idea.
I love Stavi's character because he's always eating. He's always
Yeah.
got something in his hands.
Yeah.
Stavi's doing. By the way, Bugonia. You should watch Bugonia.
No,
Very,
what in the world is
very
this?
good movie that Stavi was in. Yeah, one of my favorites of the year.
Nominated for Best Picture.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! So Stavi's going to the Oscars.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see who he wears.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
I believe he was at the Golden Globes, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he really?
I
Good for
believe
Stavi.
so.
I really enjoyed that movie a lot.
I liked it too, but
Alicia Silverstone's
it's
in
weird.
Yeah.
She's the mother in the bed?
Was she really?
it. You're asking the wrong guy.
Who's
I don't
Alicia?
know.
I had such a crush on her.
Wikipedia said she's in it.
I run into a house of mirrors in my own brain where I had a big crush on Alicia Silverstone when I was like 12. She was 17 at the time. And so I remember having a crush on Alicia Silverstone, but then as an adult, you can't have a crush on 17-year-old Alicia Silverstone anymore.
No.
And now I'm starting, as I see her getting older, I'm having less of a crush on her
Yeah.
as an older person.
You got to have a crush now on Alicia Greystone.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Silver Fox.
Yeah.
Alicia Silver Fox.
Yeah, I had that with Topanga. You remember Topanga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's beautiful now.
She looks the same.
I like older women anyway, so they're coming to me. You know,
I like old women.
they grow to me. Yeah, me too.
How old do you go, Francis?
There's no limit. There's just a lower limit.
Yeah.
There's a basement.
It's good. What's the basement now?
39.
What about you, Arian?
That's the basement.
That's my basement.
My basement probably like 35.
But he likes them old.
That's you. 35 is as young as you would date.
Oh yeah, date. Oh, no, I wouldn't even date a 35-year-old. That's just like, let's have a good weekend. Like date, like when you mean like, yo, we about to try to see if we can go somewhere in a relationship. Nah, they got to be my age or older.
Well, how old are you?
39.
Oh. Wow. That's great.
He'll take it up to 70. Martha Stewart still looks great, by the way. Really
I'm not
good,
dating
Martha.
no 70-year-old. No.
Martha, though.
That's the first time I've ever heard you put a cap on it.
No, I'm not dating a 70-year-old. I will. Hey, 70-year-old come my way. She's looking all right.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
We can have a good weekend. Absolutely.
Arian,
I got
do you think there's any benefit to cozying up to someone who's, ailing and hoping that they will change their will to favor you?
We call those gold diggers.
We would be, though.
Women do that shit all the time.
So flip the script,
I don't know if he needs
I'm
it.
already rich. I'm straight. I'm not finna.
You wouldn't spoon the corner of the mouth of applesauce into the center of the mouth of some, bedridden fossil to be bequeathed her fucking manner.
Is she cool?
She
Nah.
can't even
Cool.
speak. She's a vegetable.
Oh, then no, that's weird. Nah.
Oh,
Pray-
it's a little
praying
community
on-
service for a lifetime of
Hell
I
no.
would.
I gotta read you this spam. I got this spam dude to stop texting me. Shit's hilarious. So he goes, I came across your number but can't remember who you are. Mind reminding me? I said, I am Jesus of Nazareth. He said, Happy New Year. I thought you remembered me, so I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Maya from Vancouver. Do you remember me? I said, oh, hell yeah, freaky little thing. And then he sent a picture, right? Some random woman, clearly.
Legit? Yeah.
Right? And I said, oh, no, I'm only into 70-plus women. He said, why? I said, pop them dentures out. Have a great time. Stop texting me.
You should do a Google reverse image search on that.
How you do
See
that?
See that picture? You got to save it to your phone
Okay, saved.
and then type in google.com on your browser.
That's
So
crazy.
you got to go to the like desktop version or whatever. I don't know if you can do it on the mobile version.
Google.com. All right.
And then there should be like a camera next to the
Yeah.
search bar.
Mhm.
So hit that, and then it should give you an option to like upload the picture
Yes, it does.
and do a search.
Okay.
Mackenzie
Wow.
Bezos is 55. That seems like that would be a good girlfriend to have.
She's
She's
got.
giving all her money away.
Oh, that's Jeff's ex-wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. She married that English teacher for a little bit there,
Yeah. As a rebound.
and
Bad
that
boy.
didn't work out.
Oh, it's saved in whatever date that it was taken.
It doesn't say who that girl is.
Well, so no, it saved in my library. Like it didn't save it in my recent, right?
Oh.
So you know what I'm saying? So,
Dude,
so
so-
I gotta.
Screenshot it.
I was gonna say screenshot.
That's such an annoying feature.
I know. They need to change that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can, January 1st looks like. Okay.
The iOS updates are what I complain about in regards to social media a lot, which is we've given people jobs where they have to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So they do something but we don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they overhauled iOS that was perfectly fine. Now, if I want to take a screenshot of a text, I can't do it without having the texts above it that are in it, or to see what person it is. And you've got click 4 things to save a screenshot.
Yeah.
It's like you get, if you want to pay somebody like an engineer, just pay them, but don't make them mess everything up.
Yeah, sometimes people they get projects to justify their paycheck,
Right.
justify their job, so they have to be innovating something that doesn't need innovating.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Big team.
It took me to a bunch of websites trying to sell the sweater this girl has on.
Oh, all right.
Oh, actually, I'd like to know where I can get that.
It is a nice sweater.
It was a cool sweater. Oh, speaking of which, I got my mom's came through, and she always watched Project Runway.
Yeah,
I have binge watched a season and a half.
Are you
That's-
liking?
Oh my god, I kind of love that shit, dog. You remember how I got my whole thing was like I don't really know about fashion and shit. Never been my vibe.
I mean, yeah. Now look at you.
I think I get it. I think I
Mm.
get it. It's like I'm over here judging the runway girls and stuff. And another thing, it made me respect models and how they walk. They be working that shit because they had an episode where they had the stylist style crew members, like just regular people who like work behind the camera, whatever the case may be. And the difference between them walking down the runway and then with somebody who actually that's what they do. Man, respect. It's a difference. It's a thing. It's an attitude. Yeah, I get
Arian,
it.
if you're getting into that, man, you got to get into Japanese clothing. I'll tell you what,
I have some Japanese clothing.
like Orly and Kamoli. And
I don't know. Yeah. Send me some links, dog. I'm in.
yeah, because they just did Paris Fashion Week and everyone was raving about the Orly show.
So what's in now is like the baggy shit is starting to make a comeback,
Big time.
right? And so what I did was, now that I'm starting to get into fashion a little bit, I'm starting to revamp the closet a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm psyched about the baggies being back so I can finally keep my guns on me again.
Hell yeah.
You got
Stay
guns?
strapped.
I'm getting one.
What kind?
What kind you getting?
A revolver.
A gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you getting
Why?
a fucking 1812 gun, bro?
I'm going to get a revolver. Well, to be honest with you, there's this store near my place upstate in New York, and it's like a market that it has a butcher's area in the back, and then there's an open door that leads right into the gun store.
Love that.
So you I'm not kidding you. They're both. It's called Quattros, and one part is beautiful pastas and olive oils and things like that with great prime meat, and then the other part of the store is guns. And I went into the gun area, and there were a bunch of guys hanging out, and when I walked in, they went quiet. It was like a scene out of a movie. I changed the air
Yeah.
in the room.
They could sense you.
And I don't know if it was because what I was wearing or what, but I was browsing with my hands behind my back,
Fed. Yeah, you looked like a Fed.
Yeah, maybe. And I just thought to myself, the way I can solve this is by having a gun.
Yep. So to make new friends, you got a gun to make friends.
I want to walk in there and have them be like, "Ooh, what do you got?"
Yeah, one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I understand the appeal of that. So you're going to get like a license to carry it in New York or what?
I won't be able to bring it into the city. I'll keep it at my upstate place.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm worried about is my history of mental health.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to pass muster.
I think they'll just move you
What's
along.
your
in that
what's your mental health
application.
history?
Well, one time I threatened to bomb the New York City office at Barstool because they wouldn't let up.
Now, was that directed at one person?
No, general. It was out and loud. But that's bombs. That's not guns.
But if you showed them like a highlight reel of Meek Phil and Frank the Tank, like just going nuts,
They'd be like, you
They'd
need
be-
one.
they'd be like, I get it. Yeah.
You need more than a pistol.
Yeah. They'd probably raid that place like Waco.
Yeah.
And you said
Branch Davidians.
Quattros.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear you try to roll your R's.
Quattros.
It's not bad.
Quattros.
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 I had a gun in the city for a while.
Shh, shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it legal?
Illegal.
No, it was hot.
You was out there packing heat? Dirty Heat?
Yeah.
Unlicensed? No serial number?
I had serial number.
Huh.
Yeah, I bought it in Texas as a bit. We were doing a thing before the Super Bowl, and it was in Houston, Texas. I got the gun. We were doing the Canadian boys. Remember me and Big Cat used to go around just being Canadian? And so we were like 2 Canadians going to the Super Bowl, and we stopped in a gun store, and I brought like a stack of documents with me. I was like, here's a letter of recommendation from my neighbor. He says I'm a good guy. Here's my my marks from preschool all the way up through primary and 13th to 14th grade there at university. And they all say I'm good to own a gun. And they were like, we don't need any of that, sir. Don't need it. Here's your gun. And so we just like bought a gun. We shot like an automatic rifle when we were there too. It was a lot of fun. And so then I had a gun, and then they had to drive the RV back to New York. And I tried, my plan was to sell the gun to chaps who lived in Texas. It would have been clear and legal, virtually no rules around selling the gun. Chaps had uncontrollable diarrhea that week. So chaps could not show up to buy the gun from me. It's time to go back to New York. I don't know what to do with this gun. None of my friends want to buy a gun in Texas. So it just gets packed on the RV, driven back to New York. I have to pick it up from the RV because they're like, we can't have this gun in the car. So I kept the gun in my apartment for a couple of years. And the entire time I was just thinking to myself, like, I am committing a serious felony every single day in New York City. So I looked up the gun buyback laws there that they have, because they're pretty open. If you have a gun, you can turn it into a police station, no questions asked. They'll give you $200 and send you on your way. So I brought it to the station. I put it in my backpack one day, walked down the street. That was a very nervous walk. Yeah. Because I'm like, what if, just through happenstance, a cop decides to search my backpack or something? Then I'm definitely going to jail for like 5 years. So I make it to the police station, and I'm like, I know that you guys have this gun buyback program. I'd like to turn in a firearm. And the cop starts asking for my license, my name, all this information. I'm like, don't want to be a dick, but I do know the law that I can do this anonymously and give it back. And so they're like, okay, let me get the detective over here. Detective comes over. He starts asking me the same questions. I'm like, I got myself in a situation now where they want my information. I don't want to go to jail. And I'm like, I'd really like to remain anonymous. I know that this is the law in New York City. You can turn in a firearm. And then from the back of the room, this guy stands up. He's like, hey, PFT.
Oh, no.
He goes over, and I'm like, listen, man, I'm trying to do the right thing. I have not taken this gun out since I've been in New York City. I don't have any ammunition for it. I just want to get rid of it because it's been in the back of my head for a long time. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. So they gave me the $200, sent me on my way, and that was that.
Wow.
But yeah, that cop almost, whew. That was a nervous situation.
I guess $200 if you're ridding yourself of the liability of a felony is fine, but that's kind of a terrible deal.
Yeah, I could have gotten more.
Yeah,
could have gotten more for it. I don't think I think it was almost like a voucher where you took it somewhere else and then someone else gave you the cash for the voucher that you had. I don't think I ever.
So they YouTube TV'd you. They made you go through another step.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did that step. I think I was just happy to not have the gun. But yeah, you'll love being a gun owner, Francis.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like a man. It really, I get it.
So I was thinking if you got popped on the way to, right? I think the only way to get out of it is you have to carry a pre-written note that says, I'm taking this to the gun buyback program. I think it's the only way it would work.
I was thinking about that too, Arian. You and I were both thinking it. And I was thinking he could have plugged.
Francis thought of it first.
Maybe just ahead.
I was also thinking of it.
But,
because I was thinking, why didn't you Uber?
Well, I was going to say you could put into
walked?
your Google Maps the destination for the police station and then hit start the directions, the walking directions. And if you pulled up that live map that says you've got 6 minutes left, that's compelling that he's on his way there.
I did do that, actually. I had the maps out in my hand, in my phone, ready to. I actually brought it to the office to take it from the office to the police station. I thought about doing the Uber, but if you get in the Uber, then I don't want to bring the driver into the equation. Like, could he get in trouble?
I mean, with all, maybe, what's it to you? I mean,
well, yeah,
he would.
Fair point.
He's probably not from this country.
I didn't want to drag him
I'm just saying.
into my situation. I didn't want to. Well,
very easily explainable for him. He would never have gotten in trouble.
I also thought about the calculus of
Put the bang in Bangladesh. You know what I mean? Right in the back of the head.
more likely to get into a car accident than I would be if I was just walking to get pulled over by a cop on the sidewalk.
With the way Ubers drive in New York, that's probably true, but you're more likely to... I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's no stop and frisk. You're fine, but...
There was one employee of Barstool who will... I'll keep this person anonymous for this story.
Billy Football.
Close. They were in the New York office. They found out about my gun situation, and they pulled me aside in HQ1 in New York, the first office that we had there, and pulled me into the kitchen because that's where there's no cameras and no microphone set up. And this person was like, I heard about the gun. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to disassemble it. I'm going to file the serial number off of it for you. We're going to put it into different Ziploc bags, fill the bags with bleach, and then we're going to go to different bridges in New York and throw them over the edge.
You're kidding.
Into the different parts over the edge into the water. Now, this part is still going to be technically the gun part because it's the lower register. If you disassemble a gun, there's one small part that still counts as a handgun if you have it. And all the other parts, like the end of the barrel, all that stuff, that's just accessories.
Yeah.
He's like, so we're going to throw these. We're going to give them to different interns and send the different interns out to the bridges to throw them in. I was like, dude, I'm just going to go to the buyback program. Yeah. I think that should work out.
Yeah, it sounds like how Voldemort spread his Horcruxes.
I've never seen Harry Potter, but that sounds legit.
Damn.
I'm gonna count that as a great reference.
It felt good.
Yeah, it's a good reference.
Yeah. But I interestingly, he did that to preserve. It doesn't matter. Clearly, this group is not into it. Arian, are you a Harry Potter guy?
Wouldn't call me a Harry Potter guy, but it's cool.
Okay.
Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
The original Harry Potter, many have said.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point, Big T. So, yeah.
It's kind of all right. Yeah,
the Mexicans tried to kill his parents.
Yeah. So he was, he didn't go to school until he was 13. Davy
Really?
Crockett. Yeah. He started his education when he was like around middle school, late middle school, high school age. And his dad was like, you got to go to school. I'm sick of having you around, Davy. You're getting into trouble. And so he went to school when he was 13 for the first time. He went for 4 days, and then he got into a fight, and he beat the fuck out of an older kid and then ran away from home. That's kind of his origin story. So he said, I just began to learn my letters a little when I had an unfortunate falling out with one of the scholars, a boy much larger and older than myself. He was starting to learn his letters when he was 13, kind of crazy. So he ambushed the bully after class, beat the fuck out of him, and then he started skipping school. His dad found out he was skipping school, and Davy Crockett ran away from home to get away from his dad, to escape the beating that his dad was going to give him. His dad chased him for a couple miles, but his father, John Crockett, he got tired, and Davy ran away, headed out east, and he went with a group of cattle drovers and spent 2.5 years traveling around working as a farmhand. He was a hat maker's apprentice, and when he got home in 1802, he had been gone so long and grown so much that the family didn't recognize him at all. Then he went back to work with his dad to help him pay off his debts. And that's kind of how he started. His first memory was out with his brothers on the river. He had 4 older brothers, and he had a buddy. They were on a canoe, and they left Davy behind. And Davy got pissed off, and the canoe started drifting to a waterfall. And Davy said, I was so infernal mad that they had left me on the shore that I had soon as seen them all go over the falls a bit and die.
Are you making that his accent?
That's how he wrote it. I was so infernal mad they left me on the shore that I had as soon seen them all go over the falls.
No, but you had a little accent. Every time you do his voice, you have a little accent.
I guess, I mean, it sounds like Mark Twain dialogue.
Okay.
He sounds like Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was doing an accent. If I'd done an accent, it would have been way better.
Run it back. Every time you did his voice.
I was so infernal mad that they left me on the shore as soon as I seen them all go over the falls a bit as any other way. That's me, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
That's more of an Alabama you got going on there than an East Tennessee.
I put some of the S's in there like Tennessee accent does.
You're not from that far from East Tennessee.
I'm not. I've got a lot of relatives that live in East Tennessee and Central Tennessee. I've heard that accent my whole life, near my whole life. So he was kind of the Hitler of black bears. He killed. Guess how many black bears he killed in 1 7-month span one time?
40?
105.
Heavens.
He said he killed 105 black bears in 7 months. He spent his life stalking black bears in the woods of Tennessee, selling their pelts, their meat, the bear oil, and bear flesh was very profitable, as was their fat.
I ate bear 2 days ago.
What'd you think?
I didn't love it.
Was it gamey?
It was gamey, but also everyone warns you about trichinosis because bears eat dead animals.
Yeah.
And their stomach enzymes can break down the worm, but it will carry to you unless you cook the meat through above 165 degrees for a long time. And then even then, apparently there's still some risk. So you're eating it and you're like, I'm eating something that I'm fundamentally aware could really, really make me sick.
And it wasn't good.
Yeah, it just kind of, you're like, why am I risking this?
Did it
How
make
do you
it
cook it? Just like a steak?
I did a slow cook stew to make sure I cooked it for like 6 hours.
So you cooked the fuck out of that meat?
Yeah, but I slow cooked it. So, I mean, if it had, I don't know, it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't my favorite thing.
Does it make the experience better knowing that's dangerous?
No, it made it worse for me.
Yeah, it just made you nervous, anxious.
Yeah, I didn't even look up the symptoms of trichinosis. I didn't want to know.
Because then you'll start thinking maybe I got this.
Yeah.
My right eye is kind of is shut right now.
What are the symptoms of trichinosis?
I don't know.
Pale skin.
Oh, we can look that up. Yeah.
Yeah, look that up. Big T. But yeah, 105 dead bears in 7 months. That was the winter of 1825 for Davy. And he killed one of them by stabbing.
He killed
it
that
in the
many
heart.
bears?
I mean, he sold a lot of them, so he was always around town with his bears. Like, hey, I got another bear.
I don't think it's that hard to kill a bear, and you tree them with dogs, and then you shoot them out of the tree.
You tree them with dogs?
Yeah, dogs run them up into a tree because the bears are scared of the dogs.
I just never heard tree as a verb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a dog. Your dog will probably tree a squirrel for you at some point.
I'll ask him, yeah.
Yeah. What are the symptoms, Big T?
All your classics. Nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain, high fever, muscle pain, swelling of the eyelids, headache, and weakness.
Yeah, so you're just sick.
I'm definitely feeling some weakness.
It just makes you sick.
I woke up this morning, I said, I got a lot of weakness today.
It must have been that bear I had.
Any eyelid swelling?
No, I don't think so.
So he killed 105. I believe it. He was always out hunting. He shot most of them. So yeah, he only claims that he stabbed one in the heart with a butcher knife, and that was in the pitch black. Pretty badass though if he did do that. So he was a local bear hunter, meat salesman, oil provider. Then he ran for Congress in 1827, and he represented Western Tennessee. Then after he got reelected, the legend started to grow. There was a newspaper that called him an object of universal notoriety and reported that to return from the capital without having seen Colonel Crockett betrayed a total destitution of curiosity and a perfect insensibility to the lions of the West. So he was like a must-see. He was like a tourist attraction. If you go to the capital, you have to stop by and see Davy Crockett. So they made a theatrical release called The Lion of the West, and it came out in 1831 in New York City, and it boosted Crockett's fame internationally at that point.
And then he didn't get elected again. He didn't get elected for that second term.
So he lost that re-election after becoming like a
because he was
star?
really outspoken on the Andrew Jackson's Indian replacement or Indian removal act.
Yeah,
he was against that.
So it made him kind of
that was very unpopular.
That's why
he lost his seat, but then he got back in
that's
1833.
why he moved to Texas.
So
correct, yeah.
So it was this portrayal of Crockett that started the coonskin cap as being the headwear of choice for him. But there was no portrait, there was no written account. that identified a coonskin cap being Davy Crockett's headgear before 1835. So the first drawing of Davy Crockett is on the cover of Davy Crockett's Almanac in 1837. It was in the play, but there was no reason. That was just like maybe the actor's choice. A man by the name of James Hackett decided that he would wear the coonskin cap.
James Hackett went to Penn State, where they won the national championship. No,
They have won national championships.
This is such a
you're
bad effort.
You're
for
trying
me.
to do Super Bowl winning quarterback
It's
and
just
an
an actor. It's all it is.
Yeah.
But an actor from before football, I think.
Yeah, and they have won national championships. They don't have a Super Bowl winning quarterback, I don't think.
I would say Burt Reynolds would have been the closest to ever doing the double.
Both.
Yeah, the EGOT of men. Yeah, you get the Oscar. What would that just be like? It'd be the
SPO.
The SPO
Super Bowl Oscar.
Super Bowl Oscar. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever going to get that.
What would be the EGOT for men? If you win.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl, Eagle Scout, Black Belt.
Eagle Scout should be part of it.
Mm-hmm. Presidency.
What is the Eagle Scout? What is that?
It's the highest level you can attain in the Boy Scouts, and you have to do like a really big project for it. And I think like a lot of presidents have been Eagle Scouts. It's like a big deal.
No, it would be Super Bowl, Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to come up with the other two. That's all I got.
Yeah, I would say
Purple Heart.
FIFA Peace Prize?
Oh yeah, FIFA,
Yes.
FIFA Peace Prize.
Thank you.
You get that, you're good to go. And you get, if you're a billionaire, that would probably also be on it too.
Oh yeah,
Done it all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was not a coonskin cap guy whatsoever until they put him in the coonskin cap. Then he's like, you know what, I kind of like it. I'm going to cash in on this, and I'm going to put it on the cover of my almanac, so everybody will know that this is his calling card. Good marketing on his part. So he started to really care about his public persona after the play came out and he became a celebrity. And he gave really detailed instructions to anyone that was drawing his portrait. He said that there were too many portraits that made him look like a cross between a clean-shirted member of Congress and a Methodist preacher. So he was posing for an artist by the name of John Gadsby Chapman, and he asked the artist to portray him rallying dogs during a bear hunt. He bought a bunch of outdoor props and insisted that he was shown holding up his cap ready to give a shout that raised the whole neighborhood. So he understood the value of having people look at him as like the most manly men. And he said that he lacked political campaign funds, but he had a bunch of stories of his outdoor stuff that would improve his public standing and end up raising money for him anyway. So he was always out-financed in his campaign, and he would just make up for his lack of spending cash with making every appearance that he made noteworthy, worthwhile, and he would just try to roast people. Candidates would travel town to town. They would try to give stump speeches, and they would become very friendly, and they got well accustomed to each other's style. It was like politics. They'd talk shit about each other, but they enjoyed spending time with each other. One time, Davy Crockett memorized his opponent's speech, and he gave the same speech word for word to the assembled crowd. So the other candidate didn't have anything to say at that stop.
Oh, the B Rabbit move.
The B Rabbit move, yeah. Although, like,
I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
I wear a coonskin cap.
yeah.
My gun's named Old Betsy.
So on another occasion, Crockett was a guy that was famed for wearing upon his countenance a peculiarly good-humored smile. So the guy smiled all the time. Crockett was worried that his opponent might get votes by grinning. He can outgrin me, and you know I ain't slow. And to prove his prowess at grinning, he told his constituents how he had taken to grinning coons out of trees. I discovered a long time ago that a coon couldn't stand my grin. I could bring one tumbling down from the highest tree. I never wasted powder and lead when I wanted one of those creatures. He said he would just go up to a tree, smile at the raccoon would just submit itself.
And untree it.
untree itself. Be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I submit to you.
D-tree.
And D-tree with nothing but the pearly whites.
D-tree oil.
So yeah, he had that weird relationship with Andrew Jackson. Like you said, Francis, they had a disagreement about the way that Andrew Jackson was handling the Indian Removal Act. And
I'm sorry for jumping the gun on
no,
that.
no, you're
I was excited to share what little knowledge I remembered.
You're 100% right. So Crockett was a fierce advocate for the poor.
Now,
and-
would that have been woke, Big T?
Yeah.
I think it was unpopular at the time.
Would you call that woke?
No.
Why not?
Not woke. Okay.
Woke has a much more.
They don't know what the fuck it means.
He's big on this.
Oh.
Because y'all jacked it. I wouldn't be if y'all didn't jack it.
You're the one that brings it up all the time.
I just want to continue.
And I've told you, let's come up with a new word. I'm down to create a new word.
I am just doing it for the culture. I continually push the point that y'all don't know what the fuck
But
it
no,
means. It's hilarious to me.
disagreeing with a policy is not woke.
I think the
Fair
extrapolation there though would be like to have empathy for the Native Americans.
Empathy's kind of
would
woke to
have
them.
been seen as woke at that time.
I think some things that people call woke now have similar feelings to what people probably had then for this.
I see. Well,
But
then,
I think
it'd be relatively woke.
I think some people would call it that. I would not.
Gotcha.
So he what were you saying, Francis?
I don't even care.
You wanted what?
What kind of people? But you're right. It doesn't matter.
What kind of people? What?
I realized that the conversation had ended,
Okay.
and I didn't want to continue
Okay.
because it would have bored everybody.
Okay. I'm lost.
It was on me. It was on me.
Okay.
I was like, shit, that's done. Let's move back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fair.
we love to beat dead horses on this show.
It is true. He was against the Indian Removal Act. He said it was a wicked, unjust measure, and he wanted to go against it and let the cost against me be what it might. He did speak on the floor of Congress in opposition to it, but he asked that his speech be taken out of the records because his constituents would have read it and got mad at him.
Is that a thing people did?
I don't know.
They would just go read the words of people in Congress and what they were talking about?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess before you had
No
nightly
C-SPAN?
news, you would just go read what they were doing in Congress.
Yeah, so Davy Crockett lost the 1831 re-election, but in 1833 he got a one-term stint as an anti-Jacksonian. So he did not like Andrew Jackson, but he did help save his life. On January 30th, 1835, Davy Crockett and Andrew Jackson were part of a crowd of lawmakers that were leaving the Capitol after a state funeral. As Jackson passed near the east portico, a crazed gunman named Richard Lawrence emerged from a throng of supporters and shot at him with two pistols, both of which miraculously misfired. Old Hickory.
Hold on, he had two pistols like Yosemite Sam. He's doing this shit here.
Yeah.
Dual wield.
And two clicks. Click, dick, click,
Yeah.
click, click.
With fucking Francis's revolver over.
Well, I was gonna say, why do you think I'm only buying one?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be embarrassed by that.
Can't
Also,
be
revolvers, they shouldn't ever jam or misfire, right?
No.
It's like old technology that'll work.
Yeah.
So Jackson hit the assassin, with his cane, and then Crockett wrestled him to the ground and took his guns away.
That rocks, by the way.
Yeah.
You get shot at and then you just take your cane and whack the guy.
Yeah. Now that'd be a very, I think that's almost like a cool way to get beat up, is if you get your ass kicked by Andrew Jackson and Davy Crockett at the same time.
Yeah, with
right?
a cane.
With a cane.
My great-grandma had a cane that was a sword.
Oh, you could pull the top out of
Unscrew
it?
the cane out and it was a sword.
Did she ever use it?
No, but she just thought it was cool.
That is cool.
That is cool. Concealed
It was
weapons.
sick.
So she just like flexed on y'all? Like, hey, yo.
Yeah, I remember when she got it, she was like, come look at this. And you take the cane out and it was a sword.
Hey,
It was
Kyle,
awesome.
Come here. She like took you around the corner, said, shing.
And it was so cool.
That is cool.
Davy Crockett was he was a complicated guy in terms of his beliefs. He was an advocate for the poor, but he was also like kind of an advocate for some of the dirtbags out there. He would kind of couch it as saying that he's a big supporter of the common man. Andrew Jackson is not. Crockett believed in things like squatters' rights, So he was really in favor of maintaining the rights of people to just like show up on land and be like, yeah, this is ours now, deal with it, bitch. He ran against the interests of the planters and the land speculators. Those were Jackson's big-time backers. He said that the government ought to at least occasionally legislate for the poor. And people didn't really like that in D.C. that much.
He sounds like a kind of an anarchist, like because he was such a sick hunter and outdoorsman. He's like, if I can just show up and take your shit, then it's mine.
He sounds like what Ron Swanson would like to be.
Yeah.
Like Ron Swanson, he would like to be Davy Crockett, but also every morning he wakes up and he has his moment of weakness where he puts on his shirt and goes to work for the state. Right? But
so he can rot it from the inside, he says.
That's what he says, but I think he also likes a paycheck. Davy Crockett was just like, fuck you, you can all go to hell. And that's where he gave maybe his most famous quote of all time. So he left Tennessee in 1835. He lost his bid for Congress, and he got to Texas in January. His old political rival, Sam Houston, was already in Texas to try to get all of his land and money back together. And Davy joined the Texas Revolution. So he thought maybe this will help my political career, but also it sounds like a great adventure. So he swore an oath to the Republic of Texas and agreed to fight against Mexico. And in early February of 1836, he got to the Alamo. And just a couple days later, Santa Anna, they laid siege and they breached its outer walls, and Crockett, 200 other people died. They say that he might have fallen, or he might have been shot in the battle.
But he killed 400 bears on the way.
Yeah, that's right. Left a trail of fur behind him, a trail of pelt, trail of beers.
Yeah,
spelled Bears. He gave a quote that said, "You may all go to hell, and I'll go to Texas," and that's how he quit politics, left D.C., and went down to Texas to fight. Pretty badass quote.
Yeah.
They love saying that down in Texas.
But is it disparaging to Texas? You all may go to hell. I'll go to somewhere equal Texas.
I think he was mostly saying, like, you guys can go to hell. I'm going to go fight.
Leave. Yeah.
You guys are pussies. So some people have said that he got shot in battle. Some people say that he was captured and then executed by Santa Anna. There's a account that came out in 1955. They found a diary of a Mexican officer named Jose Enrique de la Peña.
Hell yeah.
And Peña said the naturalist David Crockett and 6 other Americans got captured by the Mexicans, presented to Santa Anna, who promptly had them killed. Crockett presented himself as a tourist who took refuge in the Alamo. He's like, I'm just on the Riverwalk. I had to pee, so I walked into the Alamo. And then he pointed out that Crockett and the others died without complaining and without humiliating themselves before their tortures. I think I would probably complain. I would be a complainer.
I would too.
Before I got executed.
So thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man.
Is this tap water?
Do you have any sweaters? He did have guns named Betsy. That's the other thing about
Old
David.
Betsy, right?
Yeah, so you always knew Old Betsy is like his rifle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he had 2 guns named Betsy. He got Old Betsy, which was the .40 caliber flintlock that was given to him by his constituents in 1822. That's in a museum right now in San Antonio. And then in 1830, the Whig Society of Philadelphia gave him a gold and silver-coated gun that he kept with him. He called that gun Fancy Betsy. So we got Betsy and Fancy Betsy. That was named after Elizabeth Patton, which was his oldest sister. So he named his guns after his sister. Davy Crockett probably reached his pinnacle in terms of notoriety in the 1950s. That's when TV kind of made Davy Crockett into what we think now of Davy Crockett.
Real quick, I'm guessing that is probably the namesake of LZ Patton Middle School in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Elizabeth Patton. Pure speculation.
That would make sense.
Would have never. I've never come across the name.
Wait, so we've got 2 Betsy's in his life. His second wife was Elizabeth Patton. His older sister was also named Elizabeth, not Patton. I would assume Elizabeth Crockett. So we don't know. Maybe one was regular Betsy, the other was Fancy Betsy.
Yeah.
There are two Betsy's in his life. So, yeah, Walt Disney made a bunch of Davy Crockett TV shows in the 1950s. And that's where we kind of got the modern-day image of Davy Crockett from. They sold 5,000 coonskin caps every day, Disney did. And the Ballad of Davy Crockett, which we sang for you earlier, was a staple of those TV shows. And they sold 10 million copies and was the #1 song in America for 13 weeks. That's pretty good. It's like Old Town Road and the Ballad of Davy Crockett, two of the most prolific #1 songs of the last.
I never heard
100
that
years.
shit till y'all sung it.
That's kind of crazy.
It was on. Was it a TV show?
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw the TV show, but my dad would sing it to me.
So they wrote an essay in Texas Monthly, and it was from a writer that liked to tear down mythical figures and be like, well, he was a big well actually guy. That was like his beat, was finding stuff that people loved and being, well, actually that thing that you like sucks. And in 1986, he did a deep dive into Crockett's biography, and he ended up being like, you know what? He's legit.
Oh.
Like, this is one guy that I respect. He said he's the rarest of American icons, a legendary hero who turns out, after all, to have been more or less a decent, admirable human being. So shout out Davy Crockett, a real one, an absolute real one. He said he didn't kill a bear when he was 3, didn't care much for fighting Indians, didn't look like Fess Parker, didn't go down swinging old Betsy at the Alamo, and he left his favorite rifle in Tennessee. And yes, it's true. He did surrender at the Alamo, but he was a good, decent human being and a legendary American.
Wow.
Amen. And his most famous contribution is now a University of Tennessee mascot.
Go on.
Oh,
You don't
really?
You know the guy that runs around in the coonskin cap and it's Davy
Yeah,
Crockett.
no.
I thought that Smokey was your mascot.
Smokey is the mascot, but there's a Davy Crockett mascot as well.
You have a secondary mascot?
Yeah, he has a fake rifle and everything.
He's always at the games, and even on some merch, like on some shirts and shit. There's a dude with the little hat with the raccoon thing sticking out the back.
Fancy mascot.
I never thought of anything of it.
I was not familiar with that.
Yeah.
So you've got your musket mascot, and West Virginia has theirs too.
Yeah, it's basically the exact same guy.
He's the same guy. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm assuming theirs isn't supposed to be Davy Crockett.
So the thing about the Davy Crockett mascot, though, like, what do you have to look like as a student to be eligible for that? What are they looking for?
I think you can be pretty much any male.
Really?
I'm sure guys that look all sorts of ways have been it.
Because the Mountaineer at West Virginia, he looks like the same guy over and over and over again.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, I guess you do have to have more of a specific look for those. I'm assuming
Yeah.
there's been different looking Davy Crockett's. I'm not sure.
Francis, you have anything else about Davy Crockett?
I don't, and
Yeah.
I've been summoned.
Yeah, you got to go.
I'm sorry.
All good.
That was really fun. Thanks for having me. Arian, good to see you.
Always good to see you, man.
I got one golf logo that I think if you don't have in your collection, you got to check out, which is Hoopy Match Club down in Georgia. You got to get there.
Hoopy Match Club.
Yeah, it's an onion because it was built on an onion farm. It's the coolest logo in golf, I think.
Thank you. I'll check that out.
You bet.
I'm looking at this Davy Crockett mascot you just sent over, Big T. That guy does not look like a rugged outdoorsman.
He definitely does not.
That's
He's got a lot of flair on his sweater there too.
he looks like he's in a
Well,
boy
that's
boy
the Davy
band.
Crockett fringe.
Oh, did he have that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is my first time really hearing about Davy Crockett. I don't really know that much.
And
about him.
PFT, if you'll look, this year we had our smoky gray uniform had Davy Crockett fringe as part of it.
Is that what that is?
That's what it's supposed to represent.
They
yeah.
look like chevrons to me. But yeah.
But you see the vision.
I guess no, I'm not buying that as Davy Crockett fringe.
Okay.
I'm not. It should have a tail.
I guess.
It should have that the raccoon tail on the back of the helmet.
That'd be sick.
It would. I do like the coonskin cap. I think it's a nice piece of headgear that I would like to see make a comeback.
But is he on the Mount Rushmore of Tennesseans? Because we did this once before. It was
Yeah.
Dolly Parton,
Dolly.
no question.
Dolly and
Are you putting Jack Daniels?
Yeah. Yeah. Dolly, Jack Daniels, Davy Crockett, Justin Timberlake.
You'd really go JT?
No, I wouldn't. I'm just trying to think who else is from Tennessee.
I mean, you've got Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
Elvis is really from Mississippi.
Yep. You've got, I guess you could say Peyton, kind of.
No. Because when we did this before, did we do Oprah?
Wait, y'all
'Cause
talking
Oprah-
about famous people from Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oprah is from Nashville.
If
Young
Oprah's from Nashville, then I think you put her on there. You have to.
Or maybe she lived there for a short period of time.
I'm seeing Aretha Franklin is from Tennessee.
Oh, that's
Okay.
definitely on there.
Yeah, Queen of Soul. Tina Turner. I would say, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
too.
Freeman, bro.
I thought he was from Mississippi.
I'm seeing he was born in Memphis.
Okay, he might have lived like on the border.
Charlie Daniels.
Freeman
Quentin
was raised in
Tarantino.
Mississippi.
Quentin Tarantino was born in Knoxville. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Belichick, born in Nashville.
hey,
That's
so
right. He's talked about that a few times.
my man's hit me and said they didn't get him for first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, I hate it.
What did the voters say why? They don't.
We're still working through that right now. We don't have perfect information of what was said inside that room, but the speculation is that it was Bill Polian, who was the GM of the Bills for a long time, and then the GM of the Colts for a long time. He was a leading figure in pressing Bill Belichick on Deflategate and all that stuff. The speculation and like some sourcing has said that Bill Polian made it known that he doesn't think Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that he should be like that almost as punishment for all those scandals should be that he doesn't get in on the first ballot. But then somebody got Bill Polian on the record to talk afterwards, and he said, "No, I think he should be a Hall of Famer, and I'm pretty sure I voted for him." That to me says I don't think Bill Polian actually voted for him.
Yeah.
You would remember if you didn't, like if you voted for Belichick.
Does he have the most Super Bowl wins all time?
Yes,
Or is that,
he's the best coach that's ever coached, and it's ridiculous that he's not in on the first ballot. And like even Patriots haters are out there like, yes, this is a disgrace what you've done to Bill. I feel I feel bad for Bill Belichick.
I don't like New England at all, but of course, bro.
So he needed 60 out of 70 votes, is that right? Or 70 out of 80? It was something like that. I'm guessing there were probably 13 people who were like, I'm going to vote no.
So I don't give a fuck about that shit.
That when he gets in 69-1, I can say I was the guy that, and here's why.
There
were too many
I
of
was
them.
doing a radio show with a dude that voted. He had a vote on the All-Pro team, and it was 2011, and I missed like 2 or 3 games because I had a hamstring pull. But I was like in my prime. I was like clearly one of the best in the league, and I just wanted to pick his brain. I was like, why did you not vote me first team? Because I think I got second team All-Pro that year. He was like, yeah, LaShawn just played better. I said, in what way? Like I was just like picking his brain to see if he knew football. Like, how did he play better? He's like, he had more touchdowns than you. I was like, yeah, you don't know what you. I was like, bro, they don't know what they're talking about. Most of them. That shit is fugazi, man.
Yeah, they fall back on stats a lot, and there's
Like Terrell
still
Owens was
different
in the
stories.
first ballot Hall of Famer. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I think Big T might
Taylor
be
should
right.
be in the Hall of Fame. Fuck them.
I think Brian Mitchell should be in the Hall of Fame.
Who's that?
He was a running back, kick returner for
Brad Mitchell?
No, Brian Mitchell.
Oh, Brian Mitchell. Yeah, he
B-Mitch.
should be in there. Of course.
Yeah.
He is top 3 return man of all time.
I think he might be top 3 or top 2 in terms of total yardage. 'Cause he was a great running back too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is. I think Big T might be right though. I think you might have had too many of the guys that are saying I voted against him out of principle, even though I think he's a Hall of Famer. I just want to let America know that I disapproved of his scandals.
Baseball does this. Like, there's only been 2 or 3 unanimous first ballot, right?
Mhm.
I think Mariano was the first one.
Yeah.
Jeter?
I don't think Jeter was. I could be wrong about that.
There's only been a couple, and it's these guys who are like, I'm not going to do it just so this guy doesn't get unanimous.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude, like whatever.
Belichick should obviously be in the Hall of Fame, and this does feel like great fodder for the Patriots being like, it's us against the world again.
They're absolutely going to win.
With this news? Yeah. I did take Big T's advice.
You hedged?
Well, I talked to Hank about it, and Hank, he didn't initially want to do double or nothing, mostly because he would have felt uncomfortable taking $80,000 from me, which I understand. Like, that's a lot of money to pay your friend.
Fuck that.
So's 40.
40's a lot, too. So I talked to Hank.
Don't bet it.
Yep.
Don't bet it.
So I talked to Hank, and we kind of negotiated this a little bit. I said I would put $40,000 on the Patriots money line in the Super Bowl, and if they win, I'll pay you $80,000. I'll keep the rest, which would end up being, I think, 38 is what it came down to, and I would keep that. And Hank was like, "Well, what does that do?" And I was like, "Well, if the Patriots lose, at least you get the satisfaction of knowing that I lost $40,000." And Hank was like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." So I guess I'm.
Oh man.
The crazy thing about this is, I think $40,000 is worth it for the Patriots to not win a Super Bowl. I feel like that's a good deal for me.
Hey yo, that is some rich shit, PFT.
But it's also like I don't need them to be happy again. They've been so happy. They've had enough happiness.
My man's is betting so the Patriots don't win a Super Bowl. That is hilarious.
Let the Seahawks. I'm paying $40,000 into a victory fund for the Seahawks. That's the way I'm looking at it. Like, I'm the biggest Seattle Seahawks supporter that there is.
You
Put
gotta
my
wear
money
all,
where my
all,
mouth
all
is.
Seahawk merch on the Super Bowl day.
I might. I'm rooting for the 12s. All right. Anything else we want to get into today?
Nope, just starting season 15 of Project Runway.
Aaron, I don't know your personal status right now in terms of relationships, but I do know that they're
Single.
Single. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
on Mac Auntie to hit me.
There's
Get
a
on that.
we got a lot of dating shows coming out. Have you thought about going on Love Is Blind?
No,
I'm too old. I'm too old for that shit.
And
You're not, but Love
you're
is
too
Blind
good
is
of a
stupid.
person.
They're doing Ohio.
I know
Love
they're
is
doing
not
Columbus.
Blind, by the way.
Will y'all tell me about this show, Traitors? So it's basically just a game of werewolf on a
Yes.
television show?
Yeah.
Traders is fire.
That seems like a
You
show
gotta get on
that,
there,
that you
Arian.
could get
I would
on.
love to. I would
Except
love
he
to be
can't
on that
lie
motherfucker.
on television.
Yeah, you
according
can't
to
lie.
him.
I
And you
can't.
have to lie in that show.
can't.
Yeah,
I'm-
Arian,
I'm
I
a-
don't know if that's meant for you.
I'm gonna try to play a fair game, dog.
Unfortunately, that will get you out very early.
It got me out on Barstool.
I know. Think about NBC.
Yeah. And a bunch of people still to this day be like, "Oh, you're such a good guy." Yeah, motherfucker, I am. The fuck? Oh, you won't lie. Yeah, nigga. The fuck?
We got to get you on. I mean, Love Is Blind is great trash TV, isn't it?
I mean,
Are
if
we
they
out?
look
Are we
at-
out on it?
You should,
No, I'm in.
but
I'm in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Ohio.
go on it because I'm not gonna fall in love. Like, no. So I don't want to take a pod from somebody who's really out there trying to. Plus, I'm old, bro. I'm 39. I'm trying to.
I feel like if you could get over your fear of lying on television, you would be really good at Traitors.
It's not a fear. It's just like it's really who I like. I keep it a bean. That's
I
just
know
me.
you do, but
I can't.
how
'Cause
great would it be if you didn't keep it a bean and you just lied?
It would bother me. Like, it bothers me. Like, because it bothers me when other people do it. So like it would. I can't sit with myself. It's a me thing. Like, I don't know.
I think you'd be good at it. I think
think so
like,
too.
Arian with like Lisa Rinna or a housewife would be good television. Not dating, I'm just saying
I don't know. At least
going up against.
she's happily married.
Happily married to Harry Hamlin.
Who's gonna look at her?
She was a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills and a soap actress.
I would like to have you on a dating show, Aaron. That'd be very funny.
Same.
What's
Well-
a different dating show that he could like? What's another one that he
Pull
would
some
Golden
strings
Bachelor.
at Netflix. See what we can do.
Ooh, Golden Bachelor. How old are the Golden Bachelor? Aren't
Maybe
they?
not.
I believe
Actually,
it's
maybe
55
not.
plus.
Maybe it's the Bachelor. Arian's the Bachelor, but the contestants are Golden
Yeah.
Bachelorettes.
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
fire. Looking for a little coog.
They got to
Yeah.
switch up the format of the Bachelor anyway. So
Is there a show out there like that?
I don't think so.
There should be.
There should like where a middle-aged man is looking for an older woman.
Yeah.
I memean, fuck it. The Yak does a dating show. Why don't we just do it ourselves?
Yeah.
I'm in.
I
Gi-
mean, if the Yak can make a dating show, why can't we?
give us your pitch, Arian.
Why should a 62-year-old woman date you?
Well, wait. Give us the age range, and then give us the reason why they would be interested in you and what you're looking for.
45 to 55. Why should they be interested in me?
Mhm.
Because I'm still young enough to have a good time. I don't need nothing from you. I got my own. I like to think I'm handsome. I can have a conversation, but you want to talk about politics? You want to talk about science? You want to talk about reality TV? I'm versatile. I'm versatile. I'm articulate. I'm kind. I'm compassionate. I got
Great-
kids. We don't need to
great
have
with
kids.
kids.
You know, great father.
He's putting that smooth voice on right now.
Why wouldn't you? Give me a shot. Did I just woo you, PFT? Did it work?
I'm wooed. I'm so wooed.
Oh my god.
I love kids. We can talk about anything you want. We can go there. You want to go there? We'll go there.
We could go there.
Come on,
for
come on, boo.
sure. Mhm. I used to watch I Love Lucy with my moms. I can watch Love Island now. It's whatever. Any range of things that you want to do, I could do.
You got a great relationship with your mom. I feel like that's important for women.
Mom's one of my best friends.
Mhm.
Good relationship with my dad. You know, a leader. I know what I want to do. Know who I want to be. I've been to therapy. Emotionally intelligent, compassionate. I hold the door open for you if that's your thing. But if you want to be independent, take things into your own hands, I'll let you do you. You need a night out with your ladies. I give you space. Come on now.
Would you let a woman pay for herself on a first date if she was like insisting to?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's crazy.
I respect that.
You
I
can't
respect that.
let that happen.
I disagree. See, this is the emotionally intelligent part. If you don't want me to do that, don't play games. Tell me.
Mm-hmm. You'll respect it.
100%. If you want to pay, go ahead.
But also, you'd have no problem paying. You'd want to pay.
Hey, I'm a man that's done well for myself. You know, I can pay for dinner and a lot more. It's nothing to get to dinner, but baby girl, if you want to get to dinner, by all means, flex on me. You know, I think I got you, Eric. I got you.
Yeah, I'm wooed. I'm swooned. I'm all the ooze. No, I think that Arian would be a catch. Ironic for a running back that didn't have very good hands, but it would be it would be
Also pretty low awareness on this year's NCAA football.
Yeah.
Wow, because I had like top tier Hall of Fame vision. Wow.
Did you know you were going to be in that?
I don't know. Every now and then, like the kids that I coach, they were like, "Hey, did you know you were in the?" I still don't even know what it is. I don't even know what that is. I don't play no.
But I assume you would have had to get a check for it.
Yeah, a while back, my team called me and say so and so EA wants to rights or something.
Yeah,
and
so they probably have your rights for 5 years or something.
Yeah, and I told them, double it. And they said, "Oh, we ain't gonna do it." I was like, "All right." Then they came back and said, "Okay." I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, you're in the college football game this year, which I barely even played. It was a real letdown after last year.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, think you were a 91.
I'll take it, baby.
But then some cards, they come back in the offseason, and like you might get a 99 later. I don't know.
Ain't no telling, man. I was a better pro than I was a collegiate athlete.
All right, well, let's get this dating show. Let's get it going.
Man,
If not here, there's got to be a reality show out there that would, do quite well with this premise.
I agree.
Also, you make entertaining television. You're an entertaining guy. So
can be.
yeah. Where would you want it to be set?
Somewhere tropical. Yo.
Okay.
Bora Bora.
Where's that?
Some island.
Okay.
You never heard of Bora Bora?
I have. I just don't know where it is. I couldn't find it on a map.
It's Asia adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find it on a map either, but I just seen pictures and I want to go.
Okay. Oceania.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's near Indonesia. Mad Dog, are you looking that up?
Pull it up, Jamie.
French Polynesia.
Okay. South Pacific.
South Pacific.
Be very nice. Be very nice.
With some beautiful ladies looking for love,
Finding your queen. Do we have any ideas about the title of the show?
Run it back.
The Silver Crown.
Ooh, Run It Back.
That actually does kind of work.
Yeah, Run It Back. It works on so many different levels.
Yeah.
For the lady,
For me,
for you were a running back.
Ah.
that was the play. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. All right, Run It Back with Arian Foster. Let's get you love.
Let's get me love.
or at
Let's
least,
get somebody else love out there too.
There you go. That's why they should want to be in the Arian Foster business.
It's a good business to be in.
Someone who tickle my butt every
Tickle
night
your-
before I go to sleep.
Not tickle. That's
Rub my
crazy.
butt.
Just rub. See, y'all doing all the freaky stuff. Which, hey, we don't kink shame.
No,
But I'm not into the butt tickle.
rub my butt like it's a brisket.
Rub my butt while I scroll on social media.
There we go. And you'll rub her butt too, won't you?
She wants that.
There we go. Class act.
Respect.
All right, we will see you guys next week on Nanodosing. I'm going to be at the Super Bowl. I'm going to be in California. And what was that? Arnold.
Okay.
California.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck was that?
The governor of California. All these girly men in Sacramento.
Yeah, everybody get down. There's a bomb.
Get to the chopper. Love you guys.
It's
Hey,
not a
Bennett,
tumor.
let off some steam. Love you guys. Bye.
Goodbye.